What up? What up? What up? What up, everybody? Another episode of the Weekend High Podcast. Glad to have you here with us. I'm your man KZ. We got my guy CT, so and so name. We got my boy Lando Calrizi and my boy Wayne, aka Mike Swag. So we back in here for another episode, man. A lot of things been going on in the news. And I said, you know what? I said first of all, I'm gonna go in, y'all. But it's a lot of big news coming out. But we're gonna. I guess you know what? I was hot, so I guess I'm gonna keep steaming. Let's start it off. Let's go right to it, man.
I'll be honest with y'all. I got like, far as entertainment on, I just like I'm not even in the mood for that shit, man. It's like This is some major shit for us. Like, really, fuck all that other awards and then fuck all that shit. This is
yeah. They got me reporting bad news in this motherfucker.
Yeah, because this shit right here hits home for me, man. Fuck that.
A lot of bad news, guys. A lot of bad news. As everybody knows, there's a huge shooting, racial shooting, anti-black racism shooting in Buffalo, New York. Let's just call it what it is. Because a lot of the news, the white media, they listing it as a racially motivated. Like, it's so funny, man. Anytime it's something involved with us, it's racially motivated, or they add another group onto it, or black and brown people got. They was trying to add to this this shooting in Buffalo, black and Semitic, Jewish. I'm like, ain't no fucking one Jewish person got shot, one more. Now it's black and Jew. Come on, man. Come on. Even the FBI said this is a clear case of anti-black racism. He targeted black people. That's what he was coming to shoot and kill. So let's get into it, man. So I know everybody like, okay, I'm giving me riddles, KZ. What's the deal? All right. So now we know about Peyton Gendron. He's the alleged Buffalo mass shooter. Investigators say an 18-year-old, drove more than 3 hours from his Broome County home to a Buffalo market and shot 13 people, killing 10. In the hours after the mass shooting, officials identified Peyton Gendron of Conklin as the shooter, shocking the Southern Tier community as details emerged about Gendron reportedly live streaming the killings and its intent to carry out the racial. I'm not gonna say it. The article says racially motivated, the black killing. Because I don't understand what is racially motivated. Racially motivated. It's like they trying to take the steam out of saying, hey, he killed a bunch of black people.
They sanded the sharp edges off of it.
Right. Now, but we're not gonna do that here on this show. We're gonna keep it real. We're not gonna cap. It's definitely. I mean, everybody. I mean, even if you weren't the smartest person, you can look at that and be like, damn, man, he had a real problem with black people. Whatever. He's racist. I mean, that's who he targeted. I mean, simple as that. But anyway, Gendron was arraigned Saturday night on first-degree murder charges, and also the Erie County District Attorney's Office said the federal authorities were pursuing other charges from terrorism to hate crimes. 11 of the 13 people who were shot at Tops Friendly Market Store on Jefferson Avenue were black. Buffalo Police Department early investigations point to a racist motive in the killings. Also, the governor, Kathy Hochul, called the gunman a white supremacist. And Erie County Sheriff John Garcia said the crime was a straight up racially motivated hate crime from somebody outside of the community. Now, we're gonna just dive in on that part as far as get our reactions from how that how you feel when you heard the news. So go ahead. We'll go counterclockwise. Go ahead, CT, since you right there.
This, like I said, man, this is home, man. This is my pop's hometown, and I got family around there where this incident happened. So it's the thing about the whole incident is the person that did the crime had prior things that he posted online, and he had like a mental disability. Like, dude's crazy as hell, and I'm wondering why the FBI wasn't doing their job and flagged this person as a threat. If you're tracking rappers and all these other people that's doing stuff, why aren't you tracking this person? You know that his motive and what he's out there trying to do. Just to me, it just seemed like they didn't even care. Like, what his target is. He wants to kill some black people. You say, oh well, let's just let it happen. Let's see how this plays.
Damage.
Pretty much.
Like this man has guns, and like what person with mental illnesses like that should have guns like this? Betty
Well,
attacks.
I'm gonna jump in with you. I'm gonna let you finish. Now, I don't want to keep going on that. That's a mental thing. That's an excuse. That's the shit they say about white people. Anytime they kill up somebody, everybody got mental issues. So we're not gonna give him no special.
No. But I mean,
Not
like,
saying you
I mean,
are.
like,
Not saying
even,
you are.
no, I mean, like,
I'm
just on
saying
the
the media. The media has been coddling him. Not saying you are, but the media has been coddling. They love to say, "Oh, well, this person was mentally ill," but then when we do some shit, put them under the
But
jail.
I mean, like, just on paper, like stuff to flag, because you look at things like the reason they find a flag somebody and arrest them is like, oh well, this person had this and they had that. If you're doing your job, this is on paper. Then this shit shouldn't have happened. Now, don't get me wrong. This dude racist as hell. That was his whole motive, because he pointed his gun at somebody that was Caucasian, and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, you know what his target basically.
So that, to me, that's not mentally, dude. Because if you could differentiate, if you were mental, you're gonna kill anybody. You know what I'm saying? So this motherfucker wasn't crazy.
Definitely.
But I'm not gonna let him stand on that. He was mentally, not saying you, but the white media. I'm not gonna let y'all stand on that shit. That he's mentally. Because anytime some motherfucker do something that's white, it's mentally. Okay, the DC shooter. Nobody said that motherfucker was mentally anything. And the young dude was doing what the older dude told him to do. But nobody said, man, maybe that young kid was just coerced from this older guy. But guess what? He doing life in prison. So I don't even want to let a motherfucker off the hook with some mental bullshit, because they said that shit with Dylan Roof, and this motherfucker, they took this bitch ass motherfucker to Burger King after he killed motherfuckers. This dude, they just killed the people. They calmly apprehended him. How many times have we seen when brothers just getting pulled over and they told to pull out a license, they get their head fucking blown off? But this motherfucker, that you already know he done shot up 10 people in a grocery store, but you calmly talk him down. Why is he not dead? Why y'all didn't kill him?
I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that up, but I mean, no, but I mean, I'm with Chris though, because man, social media was like a manifesto. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, keep going. You good?
Oh yeah, I was done, man. I ain't following up that shit.
You said, no.
Yeah, you put the cherry on top.
See, the reason I want to concentrate on that mental health thing, because that's the excuse that anytime white people in this country do something, it's always a fucking excuse. Let's be real. I'm sorry, Auntie, I love you to death, but I'm going in this episode. I'm cussing. Now, for real, because that's the same shit they said about Emmett Till, killer. Anytime a motherfucker kills somebody and they black, we supposed to feel sorry for him because he's mentally well. Then you know what? I'm gonna do something what they do to black people all the time. Anytime black people do something, what they do, they bring their parents in, they bring their dog in, and so I pulled up about this young man's parents. So I'm gonna do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And actually, let me put his picture up. I done got so hot, y'all. Forgive me. I didn't put this dude's picture up because we need to see his face. We need to see this punk's face. This little punk bitch ass motherfucking. I'm sorry, I had to say it like that, y'all. I just want you to learn some more stuff about this guy. This dude, he actually did reconnaissance. He actually came to that neighborhood before he killed the people.
Cased it out, huh?
Yeah, so he did reconnaissance before attacking. The hate-filled shooter killed. You know, he was in the Buffalo area. He was right in this area the day before. They said they had identified some of the locations that he was at, and he did some reconnaissance on the area. So this is my thing. All my brothers out there in the hood, all the real self-proclaimed thugs, all the dudes who you go in the club, you can't stand next to them because they'll shoot you, kick you, slap the shit out you. Where were you bitch ass niggas when this motherfucker was doing reconnaissance? Where are all the dudes from Buffalo? Where are all the thugs from Buffalo that was in how y'all let this dude just come in y'all hood like that, do reconnaissance and shoot up the hood like that? I'm talking about every dude, big time gangster thug in every fucking community across this country. I'm not scared of you niggas because I don't have nothing to lose right now. I'm gonna say this. All you bitch ass niggas who call yourselves tough guys and all that stuff, when a brother step on your shoe, you ready to kill you shoot the whole block up. When the dude If he look like he talking to your woman or glance at your, he might not even talk to her. You ready to kill the whole club, shoot the whole club up. Somebody disrespect you, you ready to just kill up everybody. But then you let this motherfucker come in y'all hood, do reconnaissance. Nobody check this motherfucker, and y'all always want a motherfucker to check in. Oh, well, you a rapper, you gotta check in. You come to our town, you gotta check in. We gonna take your chain. Where was y'all at when this motherfucker was doing reconnaissance? Y'all didn't say nothing to the little white boy. Y'all let him float through the hood like nothing because y'all love Eminem, right? But I'm just saying, where were y'all niggas? Why is Zimmerman still alive? George Zimmerman's still alive. All these motherfuckers in Florida talking about y'all the thug, we the Zoes, and we the this, and we the that, we the this, and we the thugs, we the best, we'll kill everybody. Where is you? Why this motherfucker still? Y'all don't kill nobody who worth killing. Y'all kill innocent little kids. Y'all kill motherfucking stray bullets, hit innocent kids and old people, and y'all never get the motherfucker y'all supposed to hit. But a white supremacist can come to y'all hood, shoot up everybody, and y'all niggas don't do shit. So miss me with all that gangster tough talk. Miss me with all the I'm the biggest dundada. I sell all these drugs. I'm this badass motherfucker and all this shit. I done did this and that. Because when it come down to it, when a white motherfucker come up, y'all don't do shit. Y'all a bunch of scary ass niggas. But for me talking this shit, y'all, we'll get him. He's on YouTube talking shit. Y'all come get me though, right? So I don't miss me with all the gangster talk, miss me with all the tough guys, miss me with all the, I be true to my hood and I'm claiming my hood and I love my hood. Because if you love your fucking hood so bad, why did this motherfucker come through and blow the hood up? Nobody checked this bitch ass nigga. Nobody pat this motherfucker down when he came down the block. Nobody said nothing. Cause y'all scared of white supremacy, man. Y'all scary ass niggas. Y'all a slave ass mentality. You quick to kill us. You kill all three of us. Motherfucker quick to shoot the shit out of us. But then when a white motherfucker come talking shit, y'all don't do shit. Y'all befriend that motherfucker. Y'all feed him. Y'all bring him to y'all crib. Y'all show him the layout. Y'all give them, y'all tell all y'all business on Twitter and social media, and then wonder who snitched. So it's like that gangster mentality with black men. We need to get rid of that out of our community. We need to get serious, y'all. We got to get serious. That's why they know more Martin Luther Kings. That's why they know Malcolm X is around this mother, because motherfuckers is whole ass bitch ass niggas, straight up. And y'all only got contempt for other black motherfuckers. Y'all don't have no contempt for white motherfuckers that do shit to y'all. Period. Because y'all scary. So show me something for real. Because at least, the early gangsters, the Nicky Barnes, the Bumpy Johnsons, the Jeff Forts, the Larry Hoovers, these guys, they were connected. They politically, they knew shit. They knew about economics and politics. You know what I'm saying? They knew about, they were the end of that Black Panther era. You know what I'm saying? They came out of that Black Panther era. Why you think Pac was like he was? Pac was very smart.
Yeah.
Pac was very, and he popped them 2 Atlanta cops and got off. You know what I'm saying? When it came to it, Pac was black first, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers worried about the wrong thing, how many bitches you can fuck, how many and women, y'all worry about Kevin Samuels calling you a fat bitch and saying you're gonna die long and all this shit. But the real shit you need to worry, but then bam, Kevin Samuels didn't call your house, you called his motherfucking program. So Kevin, y'all called that motherfucker. But when it comes to some motherfucker doing some real shit, y'all quick to be bed wenches. Niggas is quick to sell out and be coons. But when a motherfucker talking about some real shit about love for his people, y'all, everybody scared. Nobody want to say nothing. Oh, Keith, you KZ, you going too hard. Oh, come on, man. Y'all, I know y'all see this shit. Y'all got to see this shit out there. You know what I'm saying? And then to my white brothers and sisters, y'all be wanting to be friends with me on Facebook and y'all ride with me and all this shit, but y'all silent in the motherfucker when some shit happen. Y'all complicit. Fuck it. Matter of fact, if you white and you friends with me on Facebook and you don't speak out about what's going on, just unfriend yourself. You ain't got to tell me what, just unfriend yourself. Don't even go, just unfriend yourself. You don't have to explain shit to me. Just unfriend yourself. I don't want to fucking be friends with you. Because you complicit. You my friend when shit going good. When I'm gonna be in a good, when I make you laugh or we talk about sports or something. But then when some shit happen to my people, I can't get a like, I can't get a share, I can't get nothing. Ain't nobody saying nothing. All this is what they say. Oh man, that's just so terrible what happened. But you sit up. I mean, you living up under the law that my people made for your ass. You benefit off of it. Well, nobody in my family owns slaves. Yeah, but you benefit off the shit, so you still complicit because you don't speak out against it. Y'all motherfuckers ain't John Brown, the illest white motherfucker that ever. John Brown was for real. He didn't mind killing white motherfuckers to stop slavery. Am I right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't been one of those. So like, I got tons of white friends. I love everybody, man. I don't discriminate against nobody. I treat everybody how they treat me. But man, come on, man. Y'all sit here. I be posting all the time on my fucking page and don't nobody like shit. Black and white. I'm going too hard. I'm crazy. But you see, the tinfoil Koopy got a little it's turned to the side like T.I. right now. Because what I'm saying is true to the motherfucker. Now y'all see that shit. It's like, come on, man. Fellas, we got to secure our neighborhoods.
You know it's crazy. Look at him. He ain't got a scratch on him. He ain't got a scratch on him. Man.
He ain't got a scratch on him. This motherfucker live stream this shit to Twitch. Like a video game. Matter of fact, I got footage of that.
$5 get it away bag and shit.
Well, not footage. I got a picture. I do have footage, but I ain't gonna show the footage. Here's the picture. As you see, he's shooting somebody. They blurred it out though. That's what he was seeing as he going into the grocery store. He getting the fight.
That Call of Duty. That's like real life Call of Duty Grand Theft shit.
Yeah. Yep. And you know what? And the crazy part about this, I'm gonna let y'all run with it. The crazy part about this, I'm gonna ask you this question. That Kyle Rittenhouse case kind of was the precedence for this shit. Just like how we were saying Will slapping Chris Rock was the precedence for that dude running on stage with Dave. Same thing. That Kyle Rittenhouse. Remember that judge was Kyle. Like my brother Tariq says, a poor white person still has more wealth than a rich black person. You know why? Because they're under the gauge of white supremacy. A black person could not pay for the defense that Kyle Rittenhouse. What if you go into court and the judge defended you? What if I done been to court before and the judge ain't never defended my ass? When do you go into court and the judge say, you know what? All that, remember the judge said, oh man, we can't put his, he has a history of beating on women and violent stuff. We're going to dismiss that. We're not going to bring that in the case. When has a judge ever did that? Because it's linked to the crime. I mean, it shows he has a pattern of violence, but they excluded that. And then the judge coddled this motherfucker like he was his grandson. Like they was up in the morning eating cream of wheat or some shit. Here, grandson, let's go fishing.
Cream of wheat.
Look at that black guy on the cream of wheat box. Eating a cream of wheat and going fishing. Like for real, like, I mean, I know both of y'all, everybody that been to jail. I mean, whether it's serious or minor, and I've never had a judge coddle me. I've never had a judge. Ignorance is no excuse for not knowing the law. That's what they told me. Well, sir, I didn't know. That's no excuse. Matter of fact, a judge one time, I was supposed to get out on some bullshit. I got to court. This motherfucker sent me back there for another 8 hours just because I did not understand what I was pleading guilty for, and I had no lawyer. I said, I don't understand. Oh, you don't understand? You think this is a joke? This motherfucker sent me back. Mm-hmm. So you tell me that's fair. You tell me that's not racial. And it was a white motherfucker before me. Listen to this. It was a white dude before me who was in there for beating his fucking wife up. And this motherfucker got off. And he was asking questions. So, because that's what made me think I could ask questions, because he was asking questions. So I said, well, when they called my name, I was asking. Right, I could ask questions too. And he said, well, you know why you in here today? I was like, well, sir, I really, excuse me, Your Honor, I'm sorry. I don't really understand what the charges are. Oh, you think this is a joke? You don't what you mean you don't understand? I said, well, I don't understand the laws. That's no excuse. You can go back there, go back to jail. That's what he told me. I hadn't hit nobody. I wasn't there for no violent crime. You know me. I was in there for a little J. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, it was unsmoked. I hadn't even smoked it. It was even I didn't even know I had it on me. And they took my black ass in. So like, I mean, this case right here, fellas, this just is just, when I seen this, I'm talking about, this is affecting like people to the point. I know friends of mine that was crying over this, man.
Man,
I
can we
know.
take that picture down, bro? Please.
Yeah, I know sisters. Well, we got to keep his face up. I know.
Thank
Yeah,
I
it
know.
was hard to quit
I know
staring at that.
sisters who was crying over this. It's like they can't believe this happened. They was crying, dude, because they like, wow. And it really don't surprise me. It angers me, but it don't surprise me. But now I'm gonna ask y'all another question here. This goes right into now. How do you think? How do y'all feel? Or let me say this: are you seeing the same support? I mean, I know this is a freshly new thing, but are you seeing the same report as the support for Ukraine? Like you seen all kind of motherfucking Ukraine flags and shit. Support Ukraine. They going through a lot. Now, a motherfucker, all these black people get shot. You don't hear shit. Why is that? Why do y'all think that is? And I'm talking about not just for white people. I'm not, I'm talking about for black people too. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm still processing this whole thing. Like, this
I know.
Hey, I'm still recoiling from Keith's scorched earth, my fucking ISO.
You know the thing about it, I know when this man left his house, he knew that he would end up leaving alive. Like he knew the cops weren't gonna do shit to him. Like this man has not a scratch on him. The only person that shot at him was an ex-cop brother that just, and God rest his soul. I mean, he went out trying to protect everybody. Yeah, but I am a supporter for getting them power tools. I mean, I feel like everybody got to use the amendments and carry that heat. Because if some people had that in the store, I mean, it would be more of a challenge.
Yeah.
I mean, feel like every everyday citizen, you got to have it. I know it's a risk when you get pulled over by a cop. You're going to probably die and shit, more likely, just because you're trying to exercise your same rights and shit. But
yeah, because we don't get to exercise ours, right?
Look at the common bullshit. You can't even go to the fucking store. You can't even go to sleep. You can't do anything.
Yeah, and think about it. Like we already gotta, worry about other things. Now we got something else to worry about. So now, if you in a black area, I'm speaking to all my black folks. You see a white person come in. I hate to be like this, but we gotta be like this, man. There's war out here and shit. If you see a white person coming, y'all need to question that and start looking at that motherfucker like, be ready. You know what I'm saying? Like
you can look at him and tell that he didn't belong.
Intentions is.
Tell he didn't belong over there.
Exactly. But nobody. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All the street dudes, and I'm not a street dude, so don't get me wrong. I'm not talking like I'm a street dude. I am not no street dude. But I'm saying I grew up around street dudes. I'm from Gary, Indiana, man. So all the street dudes, you telling me all them street dudes that be telling rappers to check in when you come to town, pay up and all this and stuff. And so y'all just let this motherfucker walk. And that's the mentality. That's that mentality we need to get. And check this out. I'm gonna do y'all one better. I'm gonna let you and Wayne. I'm gonna let you flow on this one because Chris has got to check this out. This is new information. I'm gonna drop this. And what do you think about this? Not only does this motherfucker shoot the people and put it on. Remember, he was streaming it, right? This motherfucker pleaded not guilty.
Already?
He just pleaded not guilty. Buffalo shooting suspect pleads not guilty after 10 killed, 3 wounded. And police are looking through his racist manifesto, and he pleaded not guilty. So that shows you what he think. Like, I'm white supremacy. I'm gonna get off on this shit. How you not guilty? And think about it. You stream the motherfucker. They see you.
So I feel like he's going Kyle Rittenhouse way. He's doing what Kyle Rittenhouse said. He's going to probably say, "Oh, the security guard pulled his gun on me, so I had to return fire to protect myself."
Exactly.
He's gonna say some bullshit like that, probably.
Try to find a loophole. Exactly. So that's I don't. And the reason a lot of times people don't understand why I be so passionate, about this. They call my uncle, Uncle Todd, crazy for being passionate about his people, and I guess I just continue that tradition and shit. But the reason I'm so crazy about it is because I'm worried about my kids, your kids, Wayne kids. All these black kids that when we go, who gonna protect them? Are you training your kids? Are you telling them about this shit? We need to be telling your kid. Damn near, I took my boys both know how to shoot a rifle. I took them to the gun range early. So I think, man, nowadays, I mean, I don't think it's a bad. I know a lot of people don't, you know, and I'm not the type of dude to play with guns like that. I actually believe that they should make a law just like Britain. Britain banned handguns in 1997. I don't say ban handguns, but you know, they could get rifles and, you know, they can get rifles and stuff. You could apply for a license over there, right? I'm not saying ban handguns altogether. What I am saying is, I think handguns you should only be able to have them in your home. And if you caught without a handgun outside the home, I'm talking about everybody, it's automatic 20. Like, I think we need to do, like, it's too many, like, but then again, it's easy for me to say that, but at the same time, you know, the caveat to that is the government put the guns in our hoods in the first place. So
yeah,
they the motherfuckers who put the crack and the guns in the hood. But I'm saying, I'm talking about bearing arms. I'm like, you should have the right to protect your home and your property. I believe that you should be able to have a gun in the home. I don't believe everybody need the gun to be carrying out, because like now you got all the wrong people with the guns. Like, you got little 12-year-olds shooting up shit and they don't even know how to shoot a gun, and then they accidentally shoot the wrong person and hit your little baby. You see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people be against me, like, oh man, I want my guns. I'm not saying you can't have your guns. I'm saying handguns should be banned unless they are in the home, and we should be able to still get rifles and stuff, okay? You know, get a license for that. But I'm saying, most motherfuckers, like, I live in a state where you can open carry. And so when I go to Aldi, I see motherfuckers with that thing on the hip. Now, that is a deterrent. I get it, because it's saying, hey, I got that thing on me. I got that heat. But at the same time, when it's in the hands of wrong people, it doesn't do any good. You know what I'm saying? Because when you out, I feel like Britain a little more gangster than us, because think about it. In Britain, a motherfucker can't come up and rob you with a gun. They got to rob you with a knife. I'm okay with knife fights, because I feel like I could beat your motherfucking ass and take that bitch from your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay with that, because at least in Britain, you got these. Ain't no sucker shit. Ain't no, you gonna shoot me from 50 yards away. Nigga, you got to come up here and work. You gonna earn this ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? So I like that about Britain, that they ain't got handguns, because I thought they couldn't have guns altogether, but actually they can. You can apply for a license for a rifle at 14 over here. You get a rifle, you know, AR, whatever you want to get. But they have banned. But generally in the UK, they don't have guns. They ban handguns, so you can't have a handgun, and that actually helped decrease a lot of their crime, man. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it, the police, they ain't got handguns. When the police roll up on you over there, they beat the shit out of you with them billy clubs. That shit hurt. I mean, but to me, it just gives you a better advantage, man. Because think about it, it feel like an even playing field. Like, if I know you ain't got guns and I ain't got guns, and we got to rely on these, or you got to at least come with a knife, I like my chances. I like my chances.
And here we got Indiana going in the opposite direction. You don't even need a damn paper to carry a gun.
Right now, it's just Wild Wild West. Wild Wild West.
And it was already like that. Shit,
yeah, it was already like that anyway. Shit. You know, they just made it legal now. But I mean, I'm just saying, man, like, I mean, there needs to be some kind of gun control, man, because like everybody who has guns, half these little kids don't even know how to shoot them. Half of them don't go to the gun range. They don't know what they're doing with them. This is not just guns are not a toy, man. These are motherfuckers to put motherfuckers under. Like, so I don't understand why. And then you know, this is the thing. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it. People ain't gonna like me. White motherfuckers sit back and say, man, they got all them guns. They're so violent. But if you look at it, the white lawmakers and politicians are the ones enabling the shit to come to the hood. And not only that, the FBI documented where they drop guns off in the hood. So you can't sit back in your lily white ass neighborhood and say, oh, they're so violent, when y'all the motherfucker the reason that the violence exists. Economic deprivation, economic deprivation. We ain't get no reparations. And 2, y'all put the guns in the fucking community. 3,
and the drugs.
Oh, remember the crack epidemic? Oh, those fucking crackheads, they all should be locked up. Now we got an opioid epidemic. Oh, they just need help. They need rehab. So you can see a clear difference, man. It's a difference. You know how many opioid heads I see where I'm at? All these white people on opioids and shit, meth, all looking fucked up, walking around like crackheads back in the day. But nothing happened to them. You see a crackhead back in the day, motherfucker getting arrested, put in jail, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's funny when the goalpost always moves when it comes to other people, but when it comes to us, it's like, no, man, you need to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You need to work hard. we doing that times 10. We got to deal with racism. We got to deal with all this other bullshit, economic deprivation. And we still trying to win, and we still winning. And you know why people say, well, see, look, you did it, but that don't mean it's right. I can drive a fucking car with my feet, but does it, and I might live, but does it make it right? No. It don't make it fucking right. Even though I can do it, that doesn't make it right. You know what I'm saying? Look, I be seeing a lot of posts on Facebook, a lot of sports. I'm calling all this. I told you I'm going in, man. So if you really fuck with me, you're gonna be friends with me after that. If you don't fuck with me, then you want friends with me anyway. But on Facebook, I be looking, I go, I love hoop. We ain't know that. We love sports. We talk about sports. We played, you know what I'm saying? We talk about sports. You go to a lot of these Facebook posts, and when you see black men getting money and stuff, you see white people in there. Well, see, he made it. He got past this. I don't understand this. You guys see it's racism. He made it. So you take one person who defied odds out of a million, and that's supposed to be the litmus test for all of us.
He said, pull yourself up by the bootstraps.
Yeah. So basically, the only way black people we can get rich, we supposed to just play basketball, rap, or play football. That's the only way. So fuck all the racism we go through. Well, he made it. And, but then let you move the goalpost on them. They be crying bloody murder. Oh my God, this reverse racism. And once again, there's such thing as reverse racism. I mean,
but then it's the coon ass people that go along with it and be like, oh, I was able to do that too. So
right, I did it. Why can't you? Come on, man. We gotta be serious.
You 6'8", 300 pounds.
Yeah,
right. I'm not even 6 foot tall. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's not going to have the same opportunity to go to the league. I mean, because that's like 1 in a million. To play sports is 1 in a million. It's like winning the lottery. So you want to base that on all black people? So why don't you all just, come on, man. You know what, man? I'm not saying, and don't get me wrong, man. I'm not saying all white people are bad or racist. That is not what I'm saying. Because I got some white people in my family. One, Uncle Ted and shit. Uncle Ted say some racist shit. I'm gonna call his ass out though. I love you though. Y'all good, homie. But Uncle Ted cool though. He ain't gonna do no shit like that. He ain't my real uncle. He's uncle to marriage. But the thing is, I'm just saying that not all, because I got some, I know some cool white folks, but I'm just saying that to the ones who are my friends, who say they're my allies, show me you my ally by speaking out. Go to your community and say, man, this is fucked up. What's happening to them? They should get reparations. Don't just hide and say, well, I am. Because see, when you hide and say you with me, but then you on code with the white supremacy, because that lets me know you on code. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I mean, I'm with you, Keelan. I'm on code. I'm on code with the white supremacy symbol. I'm on code. The white power symbol. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it just seems like you complicit. Like you ain't saying shit about. I'm not expecting you to go out and, you know what I'm saying? Even if you drop the Facebook text, hey man, black people should get reparations in the form of cash payments. I'll be happy with that. Okay, at least you saying something. At least, oh man, this is fucked up. But when all that quiet shit, all that, well, it didn't happen to me. That man, this shit about to get real out here, man. I'm telling you, man. I mean, we got to be very careful, man, out here in these streets. We definitely got to pay attention to the children, because these teachers have been attacking these kids in these schools, these black kids. We really got to pay attention to our kids. We got to, because think about it. When the white supremacists attack, who they attack? They always attack old people, women, and children. You notice they don't never do nothing to no men. They don't never when you seen a bunch of white supremacists roll up on a gang, won't roll up on a set of Bloods. That ain't never happened.
Nope.
When have you seen them roll up on a set of Crips? That ain't never, or GDs or Vice Lords, whatever you want to claim. That ain't never happening. So we already know they cowards because they target women and children.
Yep.
But
my brother, to a church.
Right, and churches and shit. Where they know, but so that's why I'm mad at my brothers who claim they thugs and they fucking gangsters and shit, and y'all let this shit go on, man.
Yeah, because he don't look like the type to exactly fit in Brick City and shit.
Right, exactly. I mean, exactly. Like, I mean, come on, man, y'all. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, we got so much hate for each other.
I mean, even on the first one, the recon, that should have seen his ass clapped as soon as he came back.
Exactly. Somebody should have been looking out. Who's that little white boy right there? What are you over here? Why he dressed in cami fatigue gear?
Yeah, we just
And you can tell he don't belong because if he was from the area, he would have conformed to the area.
Exactly.
He'd been dressing like that. You'd tell like, oh, that's so.
Everybody, oh, that's such and such. We know him. He cool. He cool. Eagles. You know what I'm saying? But
he
y'all
was
see him
dressed
just
according
popping
to
in
the
the neighborhood. And that's the thing. And that's what I'm saying. They press like I guarantee if me, you, and we went to Buffalo before this happened, they would have pressed us. If we went on any hood block, they would have pressed us.
Who y'all here to see? Who y'all know? You know?
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me mad. Like even with George Zimmerman, all the motherfucking thugs in Miami, all that Scarface shit, and that motherfucker still living. Y'all niggas a joke, man. Y'all motherfuckers a joke. Y'all a joke. Y'all a joke. Y'all talk all that hard shit. I'm just saying. I'm just only talking to the brothers that talk all that hard shit. I'm not one. I'm being real. I ain't no hard ass dude like that. I know I'm a man. I'm gonna protect mine. I'll beat your ass. You come with some sucker shit. But I'm not out here fucking. I'm not no thug, no gangster, no none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? But the dudes who self-proclaim, who say they are, y'all niggas weak, man. Because y'all don't do shit. See, y'all would have more respect in the hood if. It would be more respect in the hood if they like, damn, them niggas don't play with nobody. Like, why you coming? They checking your ass. Anybody come over here, we checking their ass. Them dudes don't play. I can respect that. But then y'all, we gonna check all y'all. But then some white dude come in the hood, y'all just let him walk through the hood, do reconnaissance. Okay, they live here. They live here. Okay, they're in the groursery store here. Mm-hmm. Right in this little nose.
This time to this time.
Look, motherfucker had a pencil in his mouth going, I should shoot them. You know what I'm saying? And y'all let this motherfucker come.
Yeah, he's like, it's just one old security guard. Yeah, I can go in there and take his ass.
Hell yeah.
Like, I'm for real, man. Like, I mean, we really got to get ourselves, people, we got to get, brothers and sisters, black brothers and sisters, we got to get on code, man. Y'all got to get on code, man. Nobody should be able to come to our neighborhoods and just come in like that and then just set up shop. Because, I mean, let's even, any neighborhoods, it ain't got to be black. If you go to a white neighborhood, what they do? What are you doing here? Who are you here to see?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we already know that. And they handle
you know what I'm saying?
And they handle
But when y'all see a white face coming in the neighborhood, an Asian face, Mexican face, anybody that's black, y'all don't do shit. Y'all just let them go through the hood. But then as soon as you see a brother like me walk through the hood, what's up, brothers? Who the fuck you here, man? You gotta check in. You gotta pay up. They be ready to rob me. I'm like, damn, brother, I'm a brother. What? You ain't my brother. Wow. Boy, I mean, for real, man, this shit got me fucked up, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. I am not gonna lie. I'm gonna give y'all some more details, man. And I gotta go in on this because we going in today. This is the go in show. I'm going in on Joe and Kamala, VP Kamala Harris. I'm about to talk shit about you, ma'am. You full of shit. Because you the same bed wench bitch who said, black people, I'm not just gonna do something for black people. But then guess what? Guess what, guys? Kamala Harris on Buffalo shooting. We're seeing an epidemic of hate. You don't think fucking so. The Asians had 257 hate crimes in 2021. They got a $50 million in a crime bill. That same year, we had over 8,000 hate crimes. We didn't get shit. So fuck a Kamala Harris. I mean, honestly, she really ain't even black. The bitch is Indian. Let's be real. Her family on her mother's side, you know, Indians have a caste system, and she's from the Brahmin, and that's like the highest one or whatever. You can't be dark, you got to be light to be in that caste system. And her father a Jamaican, you know what I'm saying? So she really ain't got her interests like that anyway. But I'm just saying, like, you talked all that shit about you're not just gonna do something for black people, even if it wasn't money, bitch, which you know we should have got. You could have did an anti-crime bill. Why didn't you do it? What happened to the George Floyd bill? George Floyd bill. Where's the George Floyd? We're gonna have the George Floyd bill. Yeah, that motherfucking bill ain't shit. You know what her old wrinkled ass Zaddy told her? We're not gonna defund the police. We're gonna refund the police. Ain't that what his old bitch ass said? Boy, I tell you. And then I'm gonna talk. Let me talk to the sisters on film. And then you little young bitch, you bitches out there talking about ski wee and pearls and motherfucking chucks. And This woman put a law in effect against black women. That's what's always funny to me. She put a law in effect in California against black women. Chris know about this, where you can't go pick up your kids with no bonnet on, or no, you know what I'm saying, or you got to look presentable, or you go to jail. That's what your so-called ski-wee sister think of you. And then not only that, if you look at I don't know if you guys ever watched the movie Last Man of San Francisco. The brother in that movie, one of the brothers in the movie with the long pointing who got killed, he was actually convicted by Kamala Harris, and he was innocent. He did jail like 8 or 9 years, and he got paid by the city. He got paid back because he was innocent and he got accused under her office. So fuck a Kamala Harris, man. Fuck her. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear your bitch ass come out talking about it's an epidemic of hate. Bitch, you knew that already. But remember, you don't need to say shit. Remember, you're not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna just do something for black people. I don't need to play the video, y'all do. Everybody's seen that video.
No. When she was out there, she didn't have the support for us. So I was just really wondering, like, what made him pick her of all the candidates.
You know what? Well, I'll tell you what. Because she doesn't. Easy. She don't have a black agenda, and usually, you notice everybody Joe Biden picking. No offense to nobody, I'm just saying.
Oh no, she did have a black.
All the women he picking are married to white men. Kamala,
but no,
the new judge. Ain't nobody talking about no black shit getting in Biden's cabinet. Let's be real. We know that. If you talk about,
but I'm saying she had a black agenda.
Yeah, when she was going against Joe, right? She supposedly had a black agenda. But then when she got with
black
Joe...
agenda is throwing your black ass in jail.
You're right. That's the agenda, throwing your black
ass out here. That's why she couldn't win the votes out here. Like, we knew that shit.
Yeah.
It was not fucking with her.
That's just dangerous. And once again, I want to preface things because, people will be like, oh... Not saying all interracial relationships, but I'm just saying for the female, a lot of the interracial dynamic where it's a black female and a white man, usually that black female leans to his ideology. You know what I'm saying? Period. That's how that shit go. They lean to their ideology because he's a man, right? Most women are gonna lean to their man's ideology. You know what I'm saying? Most women ain't gonna be like, nigga, fuck your ideology, I got my own. Or more likely, y'all ain't gonna last. I mean, if you married to somebody, they're gonna have to either accept your ideology somewhat, you know what I'm saying? So right. My thing is this. I mean, it's just attractive. And these are just visuals, guys. These are just from the naked eye, not knowing anything about records or anything. Think about it. Joe Biden, every black person he put in office has a white person with him. Just like the new press secretary. What's the Haitian chick? What's her name? Jean-Pierre. She's a lesbian, but she's with a white woman. So even on the gay tip, you gotta be with Zaddy. If you ain't with Zaddy, we ain't fucking with you. Remember Simone Sanders' old sellout ass? She ain't with nobody, right? And that's why she ain't moving up. But fuck around, let her get a Zaddy talking about some shit. Her ass gonna move right the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? She's sellout anyway, But that's just the thing. That always amazes me how we coddle. Why do we as black people coddle people who don't even have our interests? Black women just see another, like we need to get off of that. Just because they got a black face, they for me. They ain't for you. You celebrating motherfuckers who accomplishments who hate black people. Like the judge. Everybody was, she first black judge. But if you look at her record, she always chose against black people. So why are you... How? I mean, that's good for her career, right? That's good for her career, but for black people, that ain't shit. Think about it. This judge rules against black people. So Biden's like, I want her. She ruled against black people, and she married to a white dude. Yep, that's the one I need. And then black woman's up there, yay! What the fuck you yaying for? Because if your son get arrested, this bitch about to put his ass under the jail. Like, I'm tired of us caping for motherfuckers just because they black, man. We got to... Man, look, everybody got to get their paperwork checked. And where's my brother Jason Black out there, the Black Authority? Everybody got to get their paperwork checked. Everybody. I'm talking about candidates. Everybody got to get their paperwork ran. I don't give a fuck who you is. We can't just trust you just because you black no more. You know what I'm saying? And we going to keep your feet to the fire the whole time. It ain't we going to check it one time and that's it so you can change the agenda. We got to keep your feet to the fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold your feet to the what Skip Bayless ass always say, hold your feet to the fire, his old ass. I'm holding your feet to the fire. For real, man, because Like that's that old school back in the 80s when my grandparents was living. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, they black, vote for them. Don't know they politics. Don't know they even like black people. Baynard Rustin, that motherfucker was a sabotage who killed the civil rights movement. He was a black man, right? He was LGBTQ too. And he sabotaged Martin Luther King's shit. A lot of people believe that's the reason King got killed, allegedly. So I'm just saying, man, like, I don't know if y'all ever seen, remember the Black Klansman? The Black Klansman movie shows you all. I mean, motherfuckers will infiltrate. Another one, remember my brother Fred Hampton, the Fred Hampton movie. You seen it?
Yep.
So we can't trust a motherfucker just because they look like everybody who skin folk ain't kinfolk. You gotta hold that to heart. Like, because half these, it's white supremacy is going rampant, man. I'm telling you, man. And this is just only the start. The reason this don't start, I'm gonna go into another article I found, guys. I'm going in today. Let me go to. There was a guy. There's a gentleman. He's a border patrol dude. He's a white dude. He said this incident in Buffalo happened because of replacement theory. He said replacement theory fuels extremists and shooters. So basically, the white supremacists are feeling like Joe Biden is trying to replace them. Look, this is the white dude said, with non-white immigrants. Now he full of shit because they just bringing all these motherfucking Ukrainians over. So that's wrong. You know, that's a lie right there. Joe Biden ain't welcoming a lot of non-black immigrants because remember when them Haitians came, what they do? They sick them dudes with them on horses with them whips and say, "Get y'all motherfuckers ass back to Mexico."
Yep.
Get y'all ass back. But for the Ukrainians, the white immigrants, he like, "Oh, come on over, my brother, come on over, come on. We need you to vote for me." You know, but there's some truth to what this, even though this dude's a white supremacist, some truth to what he said. Brandon Judd, who was a border patrol agent,
speed up their citizenship and everything.
Yeah, yep. He's the president of the National Border Patrol Council. He said, let me see, what did he say to Joe Biden? He said that virtually, he thinks President Joe Biden has allowed virtually an open border. And he said, I believe that they're trying to change the demographics of the electorate. That's what I believe they're doing. He also said they want to stay in power, and the only way to stay in power is to continue to stay elected. And so now, which is some kind of truth, because Joe Biden know black people ain't voting for his ass no more. Everybody been seeing the numbers, and black people starting to say, "Man, I ain't fucking with no fucking Joe Biden. I'll let that motherfucker. The Republicans can take over. I don't give a fuck till y'all give us reparations and tangibles. We ain't vote. You got to buy my vote." So check this out. So and think about this. Joe Biden knows that. That's why he wanted to bring an influx of Ukrainians in here, because he said, "Oh, I already know these black motherfuckers ain't fucking with me. He don't like black people anyway." So he like, I know they ain't fucking with me, but if I bring some Ukrainians in here, at least 100,000 of them, that could replace the black people vote. I could get the votes from the gays, the immigrants, the immigrant Negroes, the immigrant Europeans, and I don't need these foundational black Americans no more. I don't need their vote. We don't need to have that, because we the backbone of the Democratic Party, or whatever like that. But that's what this dude was saying. And now listen with the Border Patrol. He said something else that was critical. I thought about. He said that Judd's unfounded claim the Biden administration is actively working to weaken the nation's southern border to allow in more immigrants and change the demographics of the nation. The conspiracy theory that white Americans are being systematically replaced by immigrants from majority non-white countries has been a trope of American white supremacists and other race extremists for decades. So this is what's going on. This is why they're saying not only Kyle Rittenhouse, which we know that's part of it, but a lot of the white supremacists. And this dude's a border patrol agent, and he's a white supremacist. That's why you see them Haitians getting whipped with whips and shit. This is who we got running the shit. This is who we got running the country. And people, black people and white people want to say, here ain't no racism in America. Fuck out of here. These motherfuckers coming out. Another thing. Remember. Oh, well, Trump. Everybody want to blame Trump. Oh, Trump is the reason all these races out. But Trump ain't been in office in a minute, and they still coming out. So what did that tell you? It ain't got shit to do with Trump. Biden racist in a motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. How can you call yourself a border patrol agent? He's the president of the fucking council, and this motherfucker's a white supremacist.
Hey,
So I mean,
he got to stay on code.
But niggas don't want to stay on code. They want to cape for everybody. They want to cape for everybody and love everybody. And Betty White died. Oh my God. Fuck Betty White. Bitch ain't got no motherfucking reparations for us. Gave you niggas a couple laughs on Golden Girls with your grandmama, and now you fucking sucking on this bitch titty. We gotta get out of that, man. I watched Betty White with my grandmama too, watching Golden Girls. Shit, my grandma loved that show. But fuck a Betty White. She ain't did shit for me. Like, man, we need to get off of that mindset, man. Y'all niggas got to be, man. I mean, I'm not saying you got to always be in a war mentality, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like it need to be like a switch. You need to be, okay, I'm cool, regular me, but that motherfucker, yo, spidey sense need to fucking go off. Another shooting we was going to talk about. Well, you know what? Before I move on, I just make sure I'm saying everything I want to say as far as that. So yeah, basically with this story, I'm gonna end it here. You couldn't see, they couldn't put out the narrative, because remember when this story first came out, they put out the narrative that it wasn't racially motivated. That wasn't the first thing they went with. They just said, because when I seen it, I was like, oh, 10 people got shot in Buffalo. Okay, I didn't even know it was black people. I didn't know shit, because the white media didn't put it out like that. I didn't know till Brother Phil on the African Diaspora news network said something about it. I didn't know they was black TV said something about it. Shout out to Phil, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he covered it. He was the first person I seen cover it before anybody, and I was like, damn. So man, look, y'all, black folks, hear me out, man. We got to get together. We got to love you. I'm talking about love. When I say love each other, I'm talking about stay on code. Even if you don't agree, if I see a black man, I don't even like this motherfucker, I don't agree, I'm about to stick up for his ass. That's how we got to be. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about for no ignorant shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about for some real shit. You see a brother getting fucked up, because what did Tupac do? Tupac seen that brother get roughed up by the police. He bust on their ass and got off, which probably won't happen today, of course, but got off. You know what I'm saying? He bust on them. The point I'm making is that we got to speak out. I'm not saying just, you know what I'm saying, for every little thing. I'm saying, but if you see some serious shit, man, we can't be afraid, man. Y'all niggas got to quit being scary. The same motherfuckers who all hard, yeah, nigga, you got to check in. I'm a gangbang. A white motherfucker come through, y'all niggas meek as fuck. Meek ass niggas. Meek ass niggas.
Timid. Timid than a
cozy and up ass niggas. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm just saying, y'all want to do all that hard shit against another brother, man. Do that shit to everybody. Don't be just that's like a bully who pick on the weak kids. You picking on him because you know you can beat him. Right. You know you could come get me. I ain't in the thug life, the street life. And my dudes who in that life, they respect me for that because I don't motherfucking cap. A lot of the street niggas I know fuck with me because they know I don't cap. They, you know what they tell me? They like, man, that stand up shit you do, dude. You told me off. Yeah, I'm like, dude, I don't. Hey, man, I fuck what you do, but I don't do that street shit. That ain't me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they respect that shit to the fullest because there's a lot of niggas out here talking all that street shit, and then when some street shit happen, then a motherfucker in the club step on your Jordan, you shoot the whole fucking club up. A motherfucker come do reconnaissance. A white supremacist walk down your neighborhood. You don't do shit to him. You ask him, do you want to come in and have some lemonade? Come on in. Hey, niggas too.
You know, when you say that, that sounds like some old sellout ass shit. Because really, that's all
it is. Sellout shit.
Like, yeah. You got there people looking like you.
Yeah, that is sellout shit. I mean, technically, that's what it is, because, you know, I ain't gonna be real. I'm quick to call people coons for when they do cool shit, but yeah, I gotta go in on them thugs too, nigga. Y'all some sellout ass niggas, because y'all bitches, y'all some weak ass niggas. Because y'all can let a motherfucker come in y'all neighborhood, a white motherfucker, white supremacist, not just a white dude, I'm talking about a white supremacist, full-fledged. This nigga had a manifesto. Y'all let him come through the hood, do reconnaissance, and come back next day and shoot all y'all grandmas up.
And all y'all was outside, you know what I mean?
Come on, all the motherfuckers outside, man. Come on, man. Who running that block down there? Who running that? Who running them corners? Where that nigga at? Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, for real, man. Like, we always hard on each other, you know. You know, man, let a nigga come disrespect me. I kill his ass. I shoot his whole family up. I heard niggas say that shit before. Let a white motherfucker come slap you, you won't do shit, nigga. That's what I do. Honestly, that's what I do. For these tough dudes in the hood, I just hire a white dude and go have him go slap niggas. Like, hey, I'm gonna play this white dude. Go slap these niggas scared of you, nigga. Go slap them. They ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do shit. They do shit to me. They man, if I tie my shoe the wrong way in front of their house, they'll shoot me. But you go over there and talk to them niggas, they ain't gonna do shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Y'all with that weak shit, man. If you're a really strong street dude, man, you need to get knowledge of self. You need to at least value your people, man. If that's the lifestyle you choosing to live and that's you need to at least value your people, man. Like if you running that hood, shouldn't nobody be able to rock through your hood, black, white, whatever, without you knowing who the fuck they is. Like, come on, man. And then y'all want to sit up there and sit outside where the motherfucking police tape is with y'all arms folded looking. Fuck out of here.
All the time.
Fuck out of here, man. Like I said, these gangsters today ain't like the ones that was coming up when we was like, dude, when I was coming up, I knew gangsters who had respect. Nigga, I'm going to tell you a story for the young guys. I knew some gangsters in my neighborhood that when I went to fucking jail by accident, I was fucking around by accident. I didn't do no serious shit. I was doing a friend a favor. We got the police, the jump out boys, the gang task force jumped out on us, right? I'm gonna tell you, when I went to the lockup, I'm seeing motherfuckers I knew from. I'm talking about thorough gang. I'm friends with their brother. These is gangsters, and you know what they told me? What is you doing in here? I kill you, nigga. You supposed to be in college. I beat your ass. You come up in this bitch again, motherfucker. You ain't supposed to be in here. They told me that. They said, we catch you in jail again, we gonna fuck you up. That's what they told me. They told me, go.
You too smart for this life. Yeah.
Exactly. They was like, man, you ain't even built for this. This ain't you. Like, come on. Like, where are those gangsters at? Smart. They like, man, get your knowledge, get your paper, man. Go to school, do that shit, man. Like, these motherfuckers today, man, it's no rules out here, man. There's no rules. There's no respect for the elders. There's no nothing, man. And you know what I'm saying? That we got to bring that respect back, man. You know what I'm saying? We fellas, men, I'm talking to the men. We got to bring this shit back. We are, you know, it's on us, man. The kids that lost respect for their elders, the kids that lost respect for their mamas. We got to bring that shit back. Us. You see a kid out there disrespecting somebody old, say something to them. And everybody's scared because they like, man, these little kids shooting nowadays. But we can't be scared no more, man. You gotta be willing to die for this shit on some real shit. Because you know what? A coward dies 1,000 deaths. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a coward, man. You got to speak up, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to speak because kids respect that. That's the thing about it. The kids know you scared of them. They respect it. They like, man, this motherfucker know I got the Draco on me and shit. He coming to me like that. They respect that. Just coming to them on the right thing. Like, yeah, young brothers, I know y'all got the Draco. Y'all doing this and doing that. But, man, come on, man. Let's have some respect. But a lot of them don't know because their mamas didn't teach them no respect. And their mamas didn't teach them no respect. And us brothers, we wasn't in the house no more. A lot of us was out of the house through the government. And a lot of us was out of the house doing dumb shit. We got to get off dumb shit, man, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? We really do. We got to get off dumb shit, brothers, man. Like, ain't no way. I'm just appalled that a motherfucking white dude just walk through a hood and just do reconnaissance and come back and shoot the motherfucker up. But y'all let me come down your block. Y'all ready to cap me as soon as I walk on the block. Don't even know me. That's crazy, man. We got to do better, y'all. No, you know what? I don't want to say that. That's the cliche. We got to do better. Fuck that. It ain't that we got to do better. We gotta overcome white supremacy and replace it with a system of justice, like my brother Tariq says. So we have to just be we gotta be on each other. We gotta hold each other accountable. That's what I'm saying. We really have to hold each other accountable. We gotta hold these street dudes accountable. You know, y'all talking about y'all run the hood and all that shit. I don't see it. White motherfucker come through, tear up shit. So we gotta hold everybody accountable. We gotta hold the mothers accountable. Because the main thing is these kids, y'all. We got to protect these kids. They're trying to separate the black family. Y'all know that. Every commercial you see is black people not being together. Because we got numbers and they want to kill them numbers, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and I'm not, once again, Don't want to get the wrong image saying I got friends of all races and nationalities, love them to death. But at the same time, they ain't my friend if they gonna stay silent on a matter like this, or they don't speak out to help my cause. They ain't really my friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I see my friend getting fucked up and done over and all, I'm gonna speak out. I'm like, man, that's fucked up, man. Or at least I'm gonna say something.